Hey everybody, Deathane here, and welcome to the second half of the Principal's Office review. If you haven't seen the first half, I suggest you watch that first. So without further ado, let's continue with this review.
Clip number 5. We're halfway there. Here's another clip about the dress code and land breaking the law. This one is called Dress for Success.
Every day I walk around in the halls making sure the kids are doing what they're supposed to be doing and following the rules. Austin, come here. We have a very strict dress code policy.
Before I say anything more about the clip, does this kid look any familiar to you? Yep, that's the same kid that was in the Friends for Life clip. Another thing about the show, and probably the last one I believe, is that the same students can appear in another clip, or additionally in a different episode. For example, this student got in trouble for cussing in gym, and then later gets in trouble again for making a bagel order. This kid got in trouble for misbehaving on the bus, and another clip about him being late to class. And that's all I can say. Let's resume.
What are you doing and where do you think you're going dressed like that?
Class.
Oh no, you're not going to class dressed like that. Do you know how far out of dress code you are right here? Do you have any idea how many things are wrong here? First, you cannot wear an anarchy shirt. Secondly, you cannot have these on chains. Thirdly, you cannot have over a 12-inch hem on the bottom of your pants.
Okay, one, when he told the kid he can't wear an anarchy shirt, he's actually censoring his political beliefs. And anarchism is a political belief. What Lamb is doing is that he is breaking the First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution by censoring the kid's political belief. And you can go to jail for that. Second, what is that chain going to do? Cut people's legs off? That chain looks totally harmless. Third, what is wrong having that type of pants? Look, I don't know what those pants are called, but they're just pants. Come on.
This is not at all appropriate for a public school.
It's the U.S. We're supposed to be independent. It's supposed to be a free country.
Well, dang, I love this kid already.
If you want to express yourself at home.
But it's my own body. I'm a human being. I have an independence. I was diagnosed with ODD, which is oppositional defiance disorder. It's basically where you're born with the instinct to defy authority.
Really? Because you weren't really arguing with him about that fight with your friend.
He's over there pushing you down, and you got up ready to fight, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
You were just being all nice. That's all.
Now let's talk about your chains here just a minute, okay? Let me see that chain just a minute. Can you take that off? You're going to anyway, so. Okay, let me show you why we have it in our handbook that you cannot wear chains. Set of keys, I'm gonna show you something. Got a set of keys on there. Do you want me to hit you in the head with that?
Well, no, but thank you for teaching me how to make a weapon. I guess I never thought of that. Maybe I can use it for my next riot fight.
Sir, I'm a mild-mannered teenager. I wouldn't hurt anyone.
Say that while you try to fight Dakota from the Friends for Life clip.
While we've been standing here talking, Austin, you're talking about what you got in your mouth? Wow.
Double dang, this kid's a total bad egg.
You know that's not allowed. Those are way out of dress code, so you need to take those out.
Like, can I just keep them in my mouth? That's where I keep them normally during the day.
Absolutely not. You hit your head or mouth against something, and we got blood and torn lips and problems all over the place.
Yeah, there will be blood all over the floors and walls. It'll be like Slayer's Bloodline music video. That will be cool.
Don't give them to me. I don't want them. Hang on to them.
Germaphobe much?
You've broken every rule conceivable in the dress code, and yes, you're going to my own campus suspension room for 3 days.
Not every rule. He didn't wear a hat, or maybe those Heelys.
I knew I was breaking some of the codes, but I hadn't read the book this year, so yeah.
You didn't read the book? Hey, I bet a lot of the kids from the clips I shown didn't read the book as well. Clip number 4. Now this is actually the part where it gets really retarded now. This one is called Shaggy.
Come in, Donnie. Why do you think you were removed from English, bud?
My English teacher thinks my hair's out of dress code.
My hair's out of dress code.
Wait, what? How is your hair at a dress code? It looks totally fine. It's not dyed, not mohawk, or mullet looking. It's just normal hair.
Your hair cannot extend below your eyebrows. It can't be below the earlobe, okay? If you had on a collared shirt, it cannot touch the collar.
Oh my God. You are telling me that no long hair is allowed in your school? That's absolutely absurd. But wait, why do the girls get to keep their long hair? How about you kick the girls out and just make it an all-boys school? Maybe you can make Spanky McFarlane from the Little Rascals to be your little assistant.
I don't think the policy is fair because, like, what does hair do? Is it's just there on your head sitting. It's not like it's hurting anybody.
Your opinion is of no consequence to me.
Yeah, it is. It's his opinion that is indeed a fact that the rule about the hair dress code is an abomination in the whole planet.
You control this situation. You can end this within 5 minutes.
I don't want to be kicked out of school just for a haircut, sir, but I really do not want to get my hair cut.
So are you sure you want to go down this path?
It just doesn't make sense to me. My hair ain't hurting anybody. I could understand if it was spiked out and hard and everything and I ran into people and stabbed them, but my hair is just soft. People like it.
I'm not sure if he's talking about Punk Spike or the Joey Garcefa hair, but that would just be a cartoonish thing. In real life, it would just ruin the spikes.
Donnie, tell me this. You participate in any extracurricular activities?
Yes, sir. I'm in the band.
In the band. Excellent. How important is being in the band to you, Donnie?
I love the band. That's why I come to school every day. I mean, I don't come here to learn. I come here to be in the band.
That kid told him he doesn't come to school to learn, and Lane was like, well, that's okay. Like, what?
I've been in the band since 6th grade. I mean, it's like my life, and I really love it.
Lamb then asked Donnie if he wanted to go with the band to perform at the state competition that weekend. If so, then he's gonna make this easy for him to get in code.
We have a teacher here at school that's a licensed beautician, and she can cut your hair and get you in code that quick.
What if she messes it up?
Well, we're just going to get you to code, Donnie, so there's no question that you'll be going on this band trip, okay? All right.
Hold your head up straight, because you don't want me to cut your eyebrows off.
Now, Donnie, after this haircut, you're gonna look pretty much like me, bud. You're gonna look good.
That makes me feel a lot better, Coach.
Yeah, thank you, buddy. That's what I'm talking about.
Question: is this even legal?
Once my band competition's over this weekend, I'm going to let my hair slide back out of dress code. I mean, because I like my long, shaggy hair, and so do the ladies. They like the luscious locks.
They sure do, man. They sure do. Clip number 3, Peach Fuzz. Okay, gotta do with something with peaches, right? So what happened? Food fight? Sabotaging someone's peaches with their hair? What's it about? Tell me.
At Wills Point High School, we have a strict dress code policy, and it states that you cannot have facial hair of any kind.
Excuse me, I'm gonna go to Lowe's and buy myself a wood chipper, take it home, turn it on, and throw myself in it. So this is going to be my last videos, so thanks for watching, goodbye. Okay, seriously, like... You know, I already ran about the hair dress code, so that reaction I had explains it all.
You know why you down here, Richard?
Not really, sir.
Really?
No.
You don't have any idea why you're down here?
Unless I was late or something.
Late? You think you're down here because you was late?
That's the only thing I can think of.
Well, what if it's not because you were late? You think of anything else?
I tried to murder a freshman by paddling him in the head a few times because I'm a high school jock with that jacket of mine.
Let's think about this just a minute. Why don't you think with me?
All right.
Wow. Oh, wow. What is all that, Richard? What is it?
I guess because I need a shave.
There you go, buddy.
I don't really understand why.
Well, because it clearly states in the handbook, bud, that can't have any facial hair. And
Can I ask why?
sure,
Like
sure.
Whoa, we're gonna get a reason? That's great! This is good news. So, what's the reason?
It's a thing that our community feels like it's important for us, that, you know, we like for our kids to look sharp.
Well, that's a BS reason. Okay, I get if it was a long beard like these, but Come on! The guy's facial hair is barely noticeable. Well, probably not this close, but if it was this far away, you don't see any facial hair.
Well, I figured that, everyone would be treated equal. All the teachers, like, especially the coaches, they got a lot more than I got, you can probably just barely see mine.
A gym coach that has more facial hair than that kid? I wonder what he does when he's not teaching gym. Is he some BDSM captain who likes to spank little girls? If he is, then wow, you have some crazy gym teacher there. I'm impressed.
First and foremost, every teacher in this building has a diploma from an accredited university or college, okay? They've paid their dues. The adults do have a dress code. They do have a dress code, bud. And they have to dress professionally every day, just like I do. Teachers wear facial hair. They also wear a shirt and tie and dress pants every day and nice shoes.
I can see that. Speaking of ties, check out his tie that he's wearing. He dressed really nice, so you expect like just red or any color tie, except pink because he's not transsexual. But no, it has tigers on it. I think he should be fired for wearing a tie like that because tigers kill people and we do not allow violence in school. Okay, I think it's a cool tie, but when he says a certain tie, I'm thinking about just a regular colored or striped tie, not this type of tie. So the kid is trying to argue his way, but Lamb is not going to let him win and tell him he needs to shave.
Richard's fighting a pretty good fight on his reasoning, but he's not going to talk his way out of this one. He needs to shave.
The kid asks Lamb what if he cuts his face, which brings one of my most favorite responses from him.
Face,
What you need to understand is this, chicks dig scars.
But he did answer his question.
And if you do cut your face, we will get you to the nurse just as soon as possible.
Then Lamb gives him two choices. He can go to the suspension room or shave today. Richard decides to pick the obvious choice.
Good, that's a good choice.
After meeting with Coach Lamb, I'm gonna shave, but I still don't agree with it, and I don't like it.
Hey, I think it's a good experience for you, kid. The more you shave, the thicker it grows. Look at my beard. So as the credits roll, Richard shaves with probably the cheapest razor I ever seen. Probably because Lamb says it's like $1.
Can I keep the mustache?
Mustache is included.
Okay, this guy looks like a goblin at this point. Look at him. The ears, nose, and that smile. Wait a second. Tiger tie, breaking a few laws. This guy is up to something, and I think I'll never know what it is.
It sucks that I had to lose all that scruff on my face, because now the girls ain't gonna be liking me like they used to. Yeah, but in a week they'll like me again, so I guess it's not really that bad.
Kid, I don't know what you're saying, and the closed captions option is not helping, but quit complaining. Alright, we're almost there. 2 more to go. The next clip will actually make you agree what the principal has to say.
This morning as I was watching the students, I heard a noise that I recognized, and I looked up and I saw Cheyenne.
Cheyenne? Who will call their boy a girl's name? That's embarrassing.
Cheyenne, come here, buddy. Cheyenne's a good young man, but there's an issue that I have to deal with him on every once in a while, and that is wearing his spurs into the school building. What's wrong with our picture here, bud? Can you tell me?
A little late to class. This morning when Coach Lamb busted me, I said in English class, I can't stand that crap. I can't speak it, so they don't like me.
So you can't stand English and don't speak it, but still speak English good? Okay.
You've got to start taking your spurs off before you come in here.
And Coach, I just came from work this morning. I woke up at 5:30 and went to fed some yearlings, and then I just leave them on. I like the sound of them. And then
Dude, if you like the sound of them, do it at home.
I like my spurs because they jingle. It's nice, pretty sound. And
put them on when you go to work. Don't wear them in here. Lazy or not, you cannot wear them spurs in here. They're going to get somebody hurt, okay? We have a lot of cowboys at this school, and if he were allowed to wear his spurs, then everyone else would want to wear their spurs, and that would be a big-time safety issue for us in the halls.
Oh yeah, that would be like some giant grinder floor.
That's almost like that could be considered a weapon type thing.
I can't kick nobody. Heck, I ain't even that flexible. I can't do karate. I tell you one thing, if I need to kick somebody in the head, they'd have to be about that tall.
Yeah, try to do a Lee fatality with those spurs.
You can take it and they can put that rowel between their fingers.
Wow, you just helped me come up with a new idea for brass knuckles. So then Cheyenne tried to show Lamb how sharp they're not, but then Lamb said it doesn't matter. He broke the rules and going to be signing up for a lunch detention and giving the spurs to Lamb.
Do I get them back?
Well, see me this afternoon. Yeah, I'll get them back to you, but I'll have them in my office, that's for sure. But go sign up for lunch attendant. You got to quit wearing them in here, bud. Okay? Thank you, sir.
He is so lucky that Lamb won't confiscate it for the rest of the year or actually burn them.
Get on in there and sign up for detention. Will this be the last time I deal with Shane and his spurs? I would think not. Well, them's got horse manure on them. Gee, my knee. Another reason why I don't want them in here.
Oh boy. Alright, last clip. And thank you for surviving until we were at the last clip. Hope it didn't bore you. This last one, oh man. This will be the most ridiculous, cheesy, and probably the most Texan thing you will ever see a student will ever do. This is called Hot to Trot.
Here at Wills Point High School, our motto is we're going to play hard when it's time to play, and we're going to work hard when it's time to work.
Wills Point is definitely a small town, farming community, not a lot of people.
Many of our students at Wills Point High School live on farms and ranches, and sometimes it spills into the school.
Yeah, just like the Cheyenne kid when he brought his spurs to school.
Coach Lamb, could you please take a look at the screen? Is that allowed here?
Well, it's not that it's not allowed, but I want to know whoever that is, what they're going to do with that horse. Well, they can ride a horse to school, but I got to know what they're going to do with it.
Oh yeah, this is going to be very interesting.
Wow. Whoa, baby, whoa. Ashley, come here, pumpkin. Ashley is a good student. She never gets in trouble. She does what she's supposed to do, and I'll never have to deal with Ashley in disciplinary situations.
They actually have the nerve to put that horse in the referral card.
Ashley, what are you doing riding your horse up here, baby?
This is my means of transportation today.
Well, you mean to try what? I mean, what happened?
My car would not start this morning, and this was the only way I could get to school.
Why couldn't you get your mom to drive you? Was she too busy masturbating? I'm not joking, guys. If you've never seen 1,000 Ways to Die, 2 episodes will teach you that women can masturbate too. Look it up.
I've told all of our students, you get to school however you have to get here. But I never thought I would see the day when a student would ride their horse to school. What do you plan to do with her?
Well, I mean, I could tie her up to the light pole out there in my parking spot.
No. That'd be a say.
I know she doesn't spook easy. So.
Well, I don't think she would, but she might spook. She might spook some of our other kids. That I mean, you understand my safety issue, mainly for her. Well, what happens if she makes a mess in the parking lot, Ashley?
Well, Coach, isn't that what we have maintenance for?
Oh, Ashley. Oh, Ashley.
Yeah, no, that's not what we have maintenance for. Janitors don't clean up the horse apples. The horse belongs to you. Drops horse apples on the parking lot, you got to clean them up, baby.
Coach, am I in trouble for this?
Absolutely not, baby, absolutely not. There's nothing wrong with it. There's no policy against it or anything like that. But I'll tell you what, let me talk to the ag department and see if we can get her a stall out in the show barn.
You could have thought about that a minute ago.
Okay? Get her on out there with her. Wow. It's really hard to punish any student that'll go out of their way to get to school. I certainly appreciate that. But in the future, we'd rather her not ride a horse to school.
Yeah, you wish you would have thought this through. Then the clip ends with this corny scene. What am I supposed to say to that? So there you go. The clips I showed you is what you'll be probably expecting when you watch this show. So yeah, I guess that's pretty much it. But before I tell you my thoughts on the show, here's my ultimate question. Was this show all staged? Let's define reality show. A reality show is a genre of television programming that documents purportedly unscripted real-life situations. It features talent called from the ranks of ordinary people, not trained actors. Those ordinary people are cartoonishly filmed, designed to be entertaining rather than informative. This is what the principal's office is described as. Ordinary people continuously filmed in real-life situations. The ordinary people are just students and principals, and the real-life situations are the students breaking the rules, and the principals have to deal with it, either punishing them or give them warnings, and they are being filmed the entire time this is happening, and they were really entertaining. But when are reality shows real or fake? Let's start with the when it's fake question. From my view, it's because of one thing and one thing only: ratings. Critics argue reality television shows do not accurately reflect reality in ways both implicit and deceptive. Various shows have additionally been accused of using fakery in order to create more compelling television, such as having premeditated storylines and in some cases feeding participants lines of dialogue, focusing only on participants' most outlandish behavior and altering events through editing and reshoots. Pretty much everything is actually plotted and planned out like a normal scripted show. Shows that have been accused of or admitted to deception include Hogan Knows Best, The Hills, the US version of Survivor, and Keeping Up with the Kardashians. Now let's ask, when are reality shows real? Now, to make actual reality TV, the cameras have to be on the entire time. So that means you need to have a good battery life, and I mean a really good battery life, and no storage in your camera. But the only problem is, nothing dramatic will ever happen unless you have to stage something. But that is something that cops will never do.
Get on the ground, dude!
Cops has been chasing perpetrators and recording beatdowns since '89. They don't need to stage anything because everything in this show is real. The police officers, the crimes, and the chases. The police don't need scripts or ad drama because what they are doing is already dangerous, but it can be a little misleading. According to this person named Tim, who is a retired cop and criminal justice professor, to record these incidents to fill up the 30 minutes, the show features 3 incidents and each of them lasts around 7 minutes. The film crew must get rides from the officer for up to several shifts. So for those 7 minutes of TV, there might be 20 to 30 hours of patrol that don't produce anything noteworthy. That means they have to be patient and wait for something to happen. And I believe that the principal's office could do the same. Just follow principals the whole school day and wait patiently for the student to do something wrong. But I still want to know if it's legit or not. So let's investigate.
Okay, it looks like I didn't know this video was going to be long too. So it looks like there's going to be 3 parts of this review now. And I'm guessing part 3 is the final video. So, yeah. Part 3 is coming. AKA the final video of this review. Thanks for watching.